Alright, sorry. Hello everyone, and it's Super Stream Saturday at Premier Chess Academy, and we are back with yet another stream, which is the FIDE Online Arena for the Rising Star. So it happens on the second and the third weekend, and kids from all around the world plays in Premier Chess Academy FIDE Online Arena. Without wasting much time, so in the commentary box we have the experts who are also coaches with Premier Chess Academy. So hi Kunal, hi Adarsh, hi Nihal, hi Hashraj. How are you guys doing?
We are doing good,
Good,
Chirag.
good, good.
All
Doing
right.
good, doing good.
Okay. Looks like all is set and we are ready. So audience in the chat, if you guys want your kids, or if you are a kid, if you want your game to be analyzed, just one thing to remember: drop in your IDs in the chat. We'll make sure we'll go to that game and we'll analyze that. And guys, so Hashraj, Adarsh, Kunal, Nihal, uh, let's pick up colors and let's try to analyze the game from those colors, and let's divide teams. I'll just sit, I'll relax, I'll be the host and let you guys do all the hard work. So you are the experts. Hashraj always goes with the color which is not doing well. So Hashraj, are you go which color, which team do you pick right now first?
Okay, last time I took black, so I will go for white.
All right. Okay. Hashraj goes for white. Okay. Who wants to join Hashraj, guys? Anyone? You can take a pick. Then automatically by default, the other two players become black.
Arav Tiwari is my kid. He's
Okay.
in my batch. So I am
Okay,
going
I'll
with
take
him.
white then.
All right. So it's
I'll go.
okay. Adarsh, so you don't have a choice right now. Okay. So Adarsh and Kunal becomes one team, and they are black right now. And Nihal and Hashraj, the PUBG buddies, are here, uh, who play PUBG together. Not only chess. Do you guys play chess together, Nihal, Hashraj?
No, not
No.
chess.
All right, okay. All right. Chess, they don't want to reveal out their secrets or their preps, so they don't play together. So they only play PUBG together. All right. But you guys are in a team together, so white is your choice of weapon. What do you guys think? Nihal, Hashraj, how's white doing here?
White. Okay. So white needs to develop this knight back to the center side. The pawn will capture the rook will open. White has some pawns in the center side. If he pushes e4, d4, so it will be good for the white. Some open fine for the rooks too.
In the future, white can swing the a1 rook from a4 to in the future f4 or maybe g4, maybe h4, something like that. Okay.
All right. And was
I
this
don't think one
decision
exchange
good?
is good idea, but okay, no problem. So, this-
Okay. And Adesh, your thought about the black's team?
Yeah, I see that Black is doing pretty well in this position. He just need to activate the rook quickly, then the opponent, and also concentrate in the center. Because this pawn structure, which is right now in the center, if it pulls with the pawn strong, then it will lead to like a back end for the Black, and this bishop has to retreat. So that's why Black has to be cautious with the pawns. Then it will be quite in a draw if mistakes are not done.
A simple pawn lost
Right
here,
now,
a7,
Black is
like if the
losing
white
for.
goes there.
Yeah, that is a mistake from Arav Tiwari. Earlier, we see that like 5 moves back, Black was in a good position. By exchanging bishop and queen, he just make this position odd for him, and like he is losing one pawn. If we go 5 moves back where there was a pawn on e5, he can easily defend the all position and just go for it. But now it's look like that white is taking the edge. Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
With excellent play, now white can win, so black has to find the defensive ways.
Alright, guys, this looks exciting. It's so Kunal, you said Arav Tiwari is your kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you think? So, guys, is there a difference?
Actually,
Was Black doing
Yeah.
better
he
here?
has a habit of.
Yes, this is the position where the both bishops are placed. That was quite better position. And here we don't have to offer a bishop exchange. He can just play the bishop to f6, and that was fine for that position. Yeah,
Bishop
here
A6.
bishop f6 instead of bishop g5, bishop f6. That's fine.
All right, and we can't keep going back as this is the live game. So this is what is
Okay, okay.
happening,
Oh,
and
it's
oh,
splendid. Yeah.
Oh,
It was a blunder piece out.
a piece blender.
all right, and guys, this is a sign for us to jump to the next game. Oh, and he resigned also. All right, kids never resign. Keep the game going. All right.
Push.
Okay, so we'll just go on to the next game, and this is a game. Oh, this game has already ended, and Rishank has already won against Vidatman
Yeah, that's
Chavan. All right, so from
yes.
India.
He's my kid, sir. Like he's just participating in his first FIDE rated arena.
All right, that's great to hear. So we have one game which is going on right now, which is okay. So guys, this is an interesting game. Oh, white team looks like white team is on fire today, and looks like this game also is going to be won by the white team. Let's see the technique, guys. These endgame techniques are considered to be difficult. So what do you think? What's the correct way to go forward? Hashraj here, I would like you to step in.
You just need to control the file and just moving the king. Then automatically you will get the chance of winning here.
All right, and which
It's
file the rook should be?
rook should to be control the file, like we don't need brings the king to b4 to attacking the pawn on a4. Completely we just put our king to support the pawn on a4, and then we can go for the pawns to capture all the things with our rook.
Yeah, completely agree with the thing.
All right, but isn't the white king out of the place? It looks like it is. Maybe it is planning to go attack on the b6 pawn. Does that also
Pair
work?
pawns. Yes.
Yeah, it can also work like our rook is controlling the file, the king can't be moved, and we can just one tempo we can all capture all the pawns.
All right, let's see what is. Setu Shriram takes the route here against Ayush Goswami. Both of them looks like they are the regular in the FIDE online arena. So let's
Yes.
see. Let's see how does Setu Shriram converts this. And all right, guys, let's see if there are any other games going on, and let's see what's happening on the other games because that went slow. So Rishank has already won. Sibi David, Sibi David, Yajna, we're not sure what happened there, and it's Arav versus Arav was both the Arav playing together. Arav Biju versus Arav Tiwari. So it's Arav versus Arav, and we saw, oh, interestingly, oh yeah, Arav Tiwari lost there, and only one game going on. So it's Setu Shriram versus Ayush Goswami, and let's see. As black, Ayush is taking too much time to think here.
Black should to resign here because he has a rook up opponent.
All right, I
He
guess
is not
black has
going to
only
be.
one move,
Yes.
right? King c4, no other moves.
Yeah, it is forced for black to move his king to c4. Then king can just enter in black's camp, and black means white can capture the b means all the pawns, b6 pawn, a5 pawn, and promote the pawn into queen. It's easy win for white.
Yeah, it's just very easy when you just have to don't move the rook in any other file. That will be fine.
All right, and guys, we have one more person joining on, so we'll just let him in.
Okay, we have one more Ayush.
Yes, one Ayush is playing and the other Ayush joins in. So let's see what is his opinion. Hi Ayush, how are you?
Uh, Hi, Chirag. I'm doing well. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Good
afternoon.
Good
afternoon.
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
All right, Ayush. So we have the first round, which is just ending up. We'll be jumping into the next round. So the audiences who are watching here, it's a Swiss type of a format. All right. So Kunal, can you just explain to the audience what is Swiss format in chess? Like, how does the pairings work? What is that?
Okay. So in chess, we have two types of format of playing a tournament. One is Swiss, and the other one is called Arena. In Swiss format, the number of rounds are fixed depending on the number of participants. And in Arena, the whole tournament time is fixed. There is no fixed round. For example, right now, we are playing a Swiss tournament where the number of rounds are fixed. That's all.
All right. Okay, so we'll just end for the this game to end and wait for this game to end. All right. Apologies, audience. We're just setting things up a little bit.
Black is taking too much time here. You only have two options. C4 or D4.
All right, and I'm not sure why Ayush is not making a move there. Ayush, if you are watching or if the parents are watching, you can just let him know to make a move because if he doesn't make a move, then we can't go to the next round. All right. So guys, all right. So Ayush doesn't make a move. Let's talk something chess. What's happening in the chess world, and let's keep our audience updated. So guys, currently very excited tournament just ended up, which is called as freestyle chess. So what are your thoughts about that? It's just like it's something which they build up really exciting. So all right, so let me just explain to the audience what is freestyle chess. Freestyle chess means the pieces are jumbled up at the bottom of the board and the top of the board for both the colors, and the bishops will be of different colors. There are different rules for castling. So it's just chess 960, which Bobby Fischer, a legend in chess, one of the only world champions from the United States of America, invented. And so the rules go out of the park, right? So guys, what are your thoughts about that? Like anybody wants to say in, is that type of chess tougher to play in? All right, so round one has ended, guys. We'll wait for round two to start. Ayush finally resigned there. All right, so all right, the other Ayush was waiting for this Ayush to join in. So Ayush, your thoughts about chess 960 there,
Yes,
or freestyle chess?
yes. I believe, Chirag, like recently, this particular format have become a boom, and the main reason which attracted so many grandmasters and even common players was that there was no any like opening theory someone needs to prepare. Like I was following the same tournament, that is freestyle tournament, and what I interesting thing what I noticed is that even a grandmaster like Magnus Carlsen actually took 4 to 5 minutes to make his first move. And after playing his first move, the other player took another 5 minutes to play his first move, which really shows that more than the normal chess, the grandmasters are actually spending more energy in order to make out their moves, and that is what it makes this game really more interesting and more challenging.
All right, and it actually keeps the fun alive, which the computers may have taken out by playing some kind of perfect chess maybe in the opening. All right, and okay guys, so the games have begun, but it's just the opening phase. We can keep talking. Nihal, your thoughts about freestyle chess, and can we train kids in freestyle chess at our academy?
Yes, freestyle chess is really exciting because okay, at higher level also, most of the games, for example, theory goes some in some opening lines, theory goes on for 30 or 40 moves. In the Royal Opens, opening theory goes for 30 and 40 moves, and if you want to play against some top level players, you need to study all those 30 and 40 moves. And from the opening directly, it transfer into instead of going for the middle game. Sometime in the Royal Opens, we directly go into the end game. So it basically sometimes kills the basically excitement of the chess. Now we cannot prepare for the freestyle because first rank of the all the pieces they got shuffled, and we need to go basically we need to make new plans. We do not have knowledge of all the theories. We cannot basically study all the openings and that, so it will be really exciting for the viewers also as well as for the players.
Excellent insight there, and we have a very big tournament coming up, which is so there will be like three check, which is a variant there for the kids in March, in the beginning of the March, for like beginner kids, but it would be chess 960 or freestyle chess for the kids who are in level 3 and above. So Adarsh, your thoughts? How excited are you to watch that format and kids in action?
I'm really excited about to see that kids playing the freestyle chess. That's 960. They generally like to play the other chess formats and they just enjoy it very much. Like other formats such as chess 960, and we say that well, like some more fun format like Crazy House are the chess games which kid generally likes to play more than a rapid game, because within the rapid setup, as the Nihal sir has said, that we just go with the set practice of the opening theories and he has to complete with the same line. That just make the game a little bit monotonous. But playing a freestyle chess just make them to play in the way they think and then find the new ideas and creativeness. And that just preserve the creativeness and like the excitement of the game and make it more interesting.
All right, and Kunal, Shraj, any thoughts? Anything you would like to add for freestyle chess or chess 960 or our tournament coming up?
For me, I think this freestyle chess is going to add a lot of new things to the chess. Recently, for the past few decades, you can see grandmasters and the players start focusing on the opening theories a lot. They start preparing their opening for the tournament, lot of preparation. But with 960, you can say it will be a pure chess game where the players have to use their creativity at the point, which makes it very interesting.
All right, definitely really interesting. And Hashraj, anything you have to add there?
I think all the terms will be covered by the all of once, like pure and all. So need to add one more. Like playing 960 has been more interesting because like whenever we will try the bishop in the corner, how we can develop that piece. That is the most important thing. Like we know that we can just put the pawn and develop the bishop, but on that we cannot develop because all the things are covered. So it will be more interesting how we can develop. It's more challenging for us too.
All right, definitely. And who doesn't love a challenge? And I guess especially for players like me who doesn't know any kind of theory, who who doesn't know much about what Sicilian is, what the London is, and things like that. So definitely helps us like where we don't know what the opening rules, what we just know the opening basics and the rules, and like we just know, as Hashraj was pointing out, that it's fun to figure out how to develop the bishop, but we know bishops are deadly in the open when they are opened up. So we just find a way there, and definitely something to watch out for. And guys, stay tuned. We try to keep up bringing events which are in different formats, which are really exciting, which are really fun. Every month we bring in a grand tournament where thousands of kids play, so that's really really fun. So that will be coming up in March too. And black team, are you guys happy here? Ayush, you haven't picked a color. You will have to pick a color to join in, white or black. So maybe you can pick a color. Oh,
Okay.
black team, is
I
this a
think
dilemma? All right. Rishank is your student, Adarsh, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. So Rishank lost here. Is this Arav your student, Kunal, or the other Arav? Or both the Aravs are
the
your student?
other.
Okay, the other Arav. All right. So there is no conflict here then. All right. Okay. Conflict for Adarsh then. Adarsh is supporting black as the color. All right. Okay. So guys, we already have some results, and let's see what happened into the. Let's see. So this is the game which is going on, and all right.
Okay.
Conflict for Kunal
Uh,
here for the other Arab.
both are my student.
All right. Double conflict. All right. And we have some viewers in the chat. Viewers, make sure if your kids are playing, please drop in their IDs. Otherwise, just like, share, and subscribe the stream. Show us the support. There are more events coming in. Stay tuned. We also have a night stream for the USCF session, which is the United States Chess Federation body, and we'll be excited to bring that coverage also to you guys. This is the FIDE online arena, and yes, guys, thoughts about this position? I just wonder, how did black end up with such a position? Should we take this game from the top?
Yes, yes.
All right, d4 e6.
If I'm right,
Makes sense.
white would have played London. No. Okay. We
All right,
tried the
let's
setup.
say if the moves go slowly, we'll be able to look at it. And okay, c3. Kunal, you place c3 there. So both the players just winging in the opening, I guess.
B7 lost two points. Ooh, black didn't see that.
All right, and now it looks like white is still on the. Okay.
Capturing with the knight.
All right, and why should we have eaten up with the knight?
Like pawn structure. Like we already in the lost and exchange round, so we should to make ourselves like better.
All right, and are double pawns bad?
Yeah, because bishop can target, rook can come.
All right.
Basically,
Yeah,
double
but
pawns cannot defend each other, so that's why this is really bad. And these double pawns are on the semi-open file, so white's rook can easily attack on those pawns. And in the future, I don't think black can defend those pawns in the future.
All right, audiences, if you're listening, you see these small things do matter. Don't capture with the pawn in this position. Eat up with the knights. Any of the knights would have been fine, because now you get two pawns, and as the experts explain why these pawns are bad. All right, and guys, let's keep going.
good decision, exchange one of the rook and just go for the win.
Simplify when you are ahead. Simple. Black has one extra pawn. No, it's a rook exchanger. If rook try to go to any okay.
The rook can pin the bishop.
Rook a7, bishop b5.
Bishop b5, knight on f6 is there to support it. Bishop, and then we can play bishop g5 and we can target the bishop d7. The lots of moves.
Okay, attacking on the free pawn. That's not free. Knights are protected.
Here the white should have to go rook a7, bg5 idea.
Is he thinking of making a battery? Maybe.
Here, like he can play rook c1, but he needs to make a backring checkmate also before going for anything.
The bishop can come back to defend.
Yeah, when bishop b5. Let's see what the white will do. First, it's a black move, depending on that. Targeting the bishop.
The thing is, they both are from the same batch also. So they have played against each other a lot of time.
Okay, see.
So what's your prediction, Kunal? Can black fight back in this position?
There's going to be a debate in the class, but I think our
You think Arav will win this?
yes, I think so.
Who mostly win in the class between both of them?
Oh, Ved has a very good score against Ara.
Okay.
Alright.
If I'm not wrong, that is like 4.5 and 9, just double.
Okay. Hmm. So are we just taking a revenge of that today?
In a live tournament. So
Okay.
I
On
think Ara will
offline,
play.
Arav is
Okay, he gives a check.
on offline mode.
Thought he's
Arav
gonna
plays
play bishop to g4.
okay.
Rook can come target the bishop.
That should be the aim.
Or maybe over here white could have played pawn to g4 and g5, and after knight moves, bishop to g4, something like that. Okay.
I really like the maneuver of this like light square bishop. It can go to like a6 and then like go on outpost or c5, so that it will protect, and also it will take care about the f1 square, so that if rook moves anytime in the future, he can go for a checkmate.
is black's knight d3 and rook f2 something like that also coming, or knight d3 knight f2 something like that?
Yeah, black is just improvising like we can say the centralizing the pieces and improvising also the structure of the pieces right now. That is
One
like,
move that white needs to play bishop g3 to defend it all attack.
yeah. As Nihal sir has said, like we can go for G5, G5. That was a nice idea, but now it doesn't prevail like in
So he
that way
goes
because
for
knight,
that. White goes for
yeah,
that.
knight E4 will be the move here, and then bishop has a choice whether to capture. If it captured, that also
Bishop
it's
should
not
capture if
problematic for that.
knight e4 is coming, then bishop should capture it.
Here the repetition also can come. The knight
That's the
d3, if you play the bishop rook has to move to f1, and then knight can go again. The bishop will take the rook.
G5 captures
Yeah,
captures.
g5.
G5 looks not so convincing in this position, but yeah. Now that's good.
Can the black can play knight d3 here?
I
Black
suggest
can
like
play
knight
knight
e5 will be a better move. Then after that, we can place the knight d3 with an outpost with the protection of a pawn
knight
if
d3.
the
Now
king captures. Okay, he
now
made
He
it.
we
plays
have to
knight
move to
d3.
rook to f1,
No, d1 rook
or
d1.
otherwise we can rook d1, pawn will knight
Rook
will
d2.
capture the pawn.
Rook e2.
Okay, but bishop is also hanging on a6.
So
Oh, here
he goes
This
g5
is not
regardless.
good move. This is a blunder
That's not a good
from
move.
white. This is
Oh
bad.
yeah,
no. No, no,
because
no,
the
no, no,
rook will
no.
capture and it will be a
White is,
check.
White is thinking
Yeah,
different.
he can just capture the rook and the bishop. That's it.
Yeah.
But it will come with a check.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the tables have turned. Oh,
Oh,
What?
yeah,
What?
what
What was
move
that?
here?
What you
Okay.
want to do?
And as
That
soon
was
as I
not much
said
expected move. Like,
That is
kids are giving us good
blacks.
content.
Okay, kids, coach is watching you.
it's like a winning game. He just threw up a piece right
Kunal is
now.
just
So
waiting when this class starts in next class and waiting to have a word. That's why he's not speaking here. He said, Kunal, when is the day when their classes?
Monday.
Monday. All right.
Monday.
Okay, kids, you can have a good Sunday then.
Enjoy your Sunday.
Monday will be ours. Okay, now two pieces are hanging here, knight and bishop.
Okay,
Good
but
choice with the.
Hmm.
Right. But now white has a checkmate, no? No, no, no. It doesn't. Refutation?
oh yeah, can he repeat?
he would go
Yeah.
for a draw.
Yeah.
Because oh, King F1 can't go.
But he can move
Yes,
his king
it
up,
will be a
king
repeat.
It
to
can end up in a draw
no
with
G2,
keyboard
G2.
No, no,
repetition. If
G2.
knight,
No, white can move his king to G2 after F2 check. Knight F2 check, king can move to
Oh,
up G2.
G2.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
Seth will
okay.
lead in.
I think he
I
didn't
Pure
show.
example of good
needed
friendship, sir.
10% here.
I guess.
Here, Anand did realize it was a.
example of being good classmates. All right.
Neither
I
side
Definitely.
don't
wants to
miss
take the.
chance.
All right, and this was really exciting. It got really exciting. There were a lot of tactics here, and yeah, at the end the friendship prevailed. And all right, so here actually they decided so that Kunal can't say anything to them now because ultimately the result was a draw. So all right, so guys, let's see what's happening, who is leading, and let's jump into the last round or round number 3 here. What's happening? And let's see. So yeah, so as we saw, Arav Biju is leading, Shriram Setu is second, and then Ayush Goswami is following in third. So it's Arav versus Shriram, Arav Biju versus Shriram. Arav Biju is playing from the UAE. Shriram Setu, we don't know which country he's playing from. So both of
So
them,
he's
sorry.
India, sir. He's from India, and he's from he's one of my kid. Like he's from India, and it is his third FIDE rated arena.
All right, so great to see Shriram
Ram,
Setu and
Ram Sidhu.
yes,
Yeah,
and
he was there the last week also.
yes, he has been there in the last couple of weeks. He has been a regular, and this is the tournament for him to shine. Maybe win this one. So let's see. So experts, what is this opening called?
So Shrirams have played a King's Indian attack setup, uh, King's Indian defense setup, sorry. Uh, Quite a good setup. He converted the Italian opening, like White was targeting for a normal e4, e5 setup. But when someone does like d6, knight f6, it's really like takes away from them the opening play because usually White expect their opponent to go for the open line, but this position will get Black some counter attacks like the pawn to c5 break will be coming in, the bishop will be coming out from f5, the knight will be getting centralized later on the e4 square. Okay, e6 looks like Black have some other way out for the bishop, maybe pawn to b6 and then having a fianchetto structure by placing the bishop on b7. So a very solid opening. Black just waits for his opponent to expand a little more, like play out pawn to f4 kind of stuff, so that White creates its own weaknesses around its king, and then Black strikes out with its counterattack moves.
All right, and definitely
The black seems like he has prepared the opening very well.
White can just exchange the knight. Put
Right now, Black should avoid
Oh,
playing pawn b6 because knight c6 will trap the queen.
also Ayush, you use something like a term like fianchetto, right? What's that? Can you just explain to the audiences what a fianchetto means?
Mainly, there are two ways in which people usually develop their bishop. The way in which the white side have developed his pieces is the most natural way, like developing towards the center, getting the bishop close to the center. But the other way, which black have developed, especially the bishop on g7, it's a little slow process, but it actually gets into activity when the knight gets removed from the f6 square, and then it covers the long range diagonal from h8 to the a1 diagonal. So it's another way of developing the bishop, which is considered as a very solid defensive structure for a castle king. So that's the main idea behind Finchero bishop.
Right, definitely, that's exciting. And audience in the chat, if you guys want to learn chess in a simple manner, on a fun manner that I used just break the concept down, don't forget, just visit our website, take a free trial class, and you can just join with us. We'll be happy to teach you guys. And yeah, so black team here, what are your thoughts?
I think that black can go for a castle, and then, as like I have suggested, we can develop on the queen side with a counter attack. But yeah, that would be a nice idea if he goes for. Right now, bishop f6 like will be an idea to like attack this queen for now.
Yes, bishop c6 really looks very effective. Attacks the queen, also defends the b7 pawn. Later,
think
after
bishop
castling, knight
f6,
can jump
Can
as well.
come out and black can do a long castle.
Yeah, Nehal, you were saying, does white team
okay.
has a counter?
Yeah, over here I think white can go for pawn to d5. Okay, so there are lots of tactics. Means pawn d5, if bishop captures, knight captures, means there are lots of captures gonna happen over there. But white will be in better position because black's king is in the center, as well as the bishop on g7 is hanging. So pawn d5 is a really good move over here for white.
Pawn d5, then that pawn will capture.
Pawn
The
d5
knight
bishop
is also hanging. After that, can we?
Yeah, pawn d5, pawn captures, then we can see that bishop captures, knight capture. Like, yeah, we say that castle was important before this, but yeah, we can go for it. If we do a castle, and if then it will be nicer because g7 bishop is hanging, that's the problem of black.
All right, and guys, looks like Arav Biju has taken a pause, and yes, it was very important to take a pause at that moment, and definitely a good find as our expert suggested t5, and black immediately captures it.
Now rook can come. Okay, no. Now the bishop was hanging.
Bishop captures f6 is also playable. Bishop captures f6 and bishop captures f6 and knight captures pawn.
This could end up in a queen capture bishop and queen exchange, then it is fine for black. Like just a pawn down and then you can castle. No.
Yeah.
Then we can give the check first from the rook.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And after that, we can capture that pawn on. Okay.
Yeah, rook check was better. Okay, this is also playable.
And now the black
We
can
can
defend.
Yeah, black can just castle by giving up the pawn.
So was white winning any material at any moment?
The check can come first.
All right, so check at this moment.
Like before taking the
Check.
pawn, yeah, before taking the pawn on d5, rook even check was quite effective
capture
because if
with the
the
bishop
bishop
is
blocks the
good
check,
for
then
them.
we can capture the pawn, and then it will attack the bishop on e7.
All right, so black doesn't decide to castle here, Setushiram, and white finally gives a check.
King f8.
King f8 is the only move to save the king.
Why not bishop e7?
Bishop
Because
e7, then
it's
queen
like
can
Never
come.
mind. Okay.
Queen f7.
Then the
Instead
queen
of-
can directly capture the pawn.
Oh,
I think
f7.
I want to point out one thing. Instead of rook e1, I think bishop captures c6 was playable. instead of rook e1 check, bishop captures c6, pawn captures c6, queen captures c6, and if king goes to f8, then e rook to d1 attack on the queen, because queen will be overworked or they're defending the rook and the bishop, and if queen goes somewhere, white can get the piece back by capturing the rook or capturing the bishop.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like right now, it was a little bit calculative and hard to find for a kid, but yeah, that was a nice move if it is a 1500.
See, the problem with the kids are they used to play very fast. They don't invest time on finding a better move. If they find a good move, they will play it. They don't wait
Yeah,
for finding a better move, better
But
option.
Arav definitely spent some time on finding d5.
Yeah.
But of course, like here, when the kid has used so much energy there, d5 maybe doesn't have much patience, and probably even I considered bishop captures c6, but even I did not calculate fully, and maybe I was more thinking on rook e1 and the other plans. But yeah, definitely.
That's a bad move from the black
yeah,
over here.
this is the move I just don't like with the black. The maneuver was better like king g7 and rook f8. That was an artificial castling, but now it's not like so good for it.
Bishop
And
is
yeah,
hanging. Black is gonna lose his bishop probably.
Yeah, bishop lost here.
All right, and ultimately, what Nihal pointed out, both the rooks will come on d1, e1, and the queen has to move, and that's what happened in the game.
Okay, a free bishop now.
All right, so looks like
Mhm.
Arav Biju will be taking the lead and will be becoming the champion, because he will be the only one who will be going on 3 out of 3. So exciting to see here. Setu Shri Ram will be on 2 out of 3. Let's see. And guys, what's the final blow? Like does white has a final blow? Like any checkmate ideas, something like that?
Not now.
Exchanging the rook.
Yeah, white should go for exchanges.
So I was thinking rook
one thing
e.
that white should be like careful about that is back rank. Because if in attack you just move the rook forward, then it can be released in a back rank checkmate. So it has to be like cautious about.
All right, and let's see if any other game is going on. Here looks like this was the top board game, and yes, we have one more game, Ayush Goswami, and this looks really interesting. Ayush Goswami is playing against Rishank, and Ayush Goswami is black, Rishank is white. Guys,
Okay, simple.
Here it is also kind of same. Black has one pawn lead. No,
All right.
black has an extra piece, Kunal.
extra piece actually. For the piece, bring the knight back. No. Wow.
Okay, this is could be a good one.
White could have played over there a4, okay, setting one trap a4, and after that he could have played pawn to d4, and if pawn
Yeah.
captures means e captures d4, queen b5 checkmate. There was a small trap over
Yeah,
here, pawn to a4,
the
and
B6
then
can defend all the stuff.
yeah, pawn, okay,
Pawn d4 is still a good idea right now. He can just use
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
The point is that like Rishank used to play this kinds of game, but he's just not thinking enough in the games, and that's why it's happened like that.
Is
You
that
can
queen
also see the
e6 is
time
good?
difference.
Oh, okay, the pawn is also attacked. g5.
Uh, we got it.
But
Why?
still looks like
Is
Why?
even though black has a piece up,
not
white is
finding
putting
it?
the pressure.
Yes,
Oh,
it's just in a control right now, like an active queen and a rook. So it can make it in a draw if rook b1 and that move will prevail. Yeah, he doesn't want to make it.
Here the black has to try to b6 and put the
So the
king to safe.
skip.
And now here pawn lost.
It's a double attack.
We can move back to h8,
Mhm.
but this is not good for black.
Is it pawn capture is good for the black? Like queen on move from the g5 and now the queen is in open file right now. F.
I think white can afford. I mean, white.
oh,
What was
Oh,
that?
He
Knight.
was the knight.
oh, was this intentional? Okay.
Uh,
Give it.
no.
okay. Now the white is in upper hand. Two
Mhm.
passers on.
Better.
Although black has a open file for the queen, but there is nothing to go into the white territory. All the squares are protected.
Yeah, that's why rook h8 then rook f8 was a better option.
Yeah,
And this queen can retreat.
was that a mouse clip? Rook h7?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mm. But I used to play on phone, so there cannot be a mouse.
Finger slip.
It could
It
be
makes
like
sense.
immediate like
He,
exchange at lines. This simple.
okay.
Okay.
It,
Now king needs to be
Go,
okay.
team white, go. Team white is gonna win.
Okay. King will go to e7. What?
I forgot
What?
that I am supporter of white.
okay, this is. Oh, but
Uh, it's
still tricky
That
again.
simple here.
mm,
White needs to play from the king side. Why he's playing from like simple starting pushing the pawn. The,
Yeah, just push the G
now
pawn,
he
H
can go on
pawn.
the king side, pushing the pawn and just making the game easier for him.
Yeah, now he finally goes for h4, g5. So here it looks
As
like
for G5,
Rishank
the
will.
black cannot go anywhere now.
yeah, it's just like a simple play. He just have to intact the king with the pawns and go for a promotion. Rook can't do much against two pawns. Like king is in a protection.
Bring the king.
Okay, Rishank is now just leading.
On A5 was also playable over there.
Okay.
Now just he has to give a
Yeah,
check with the rook and that would be fine. No, he just goes.
Yeah, rook has to defend, then rook f1 check.
Rook
Advantage
f1
is
check
there.
is like important right now. And then he can just maneuver the rook and then go for that.
He'll
Yeah,
find
rook
it. He'll
f1.
find it. Rook f1. Yeah, even if this is also fine, but
If the king comes to g8, then we can just put the king g6.
yes.
still rook
King
f1 is
g6.
also on the table. Yeah.
Rook f1 is important. Now rook
Now
d6
needs to
is the
capture the
rook
g7.
e6 and king g5 g4. It will hold the game.
If the king try to attack on the rook, they will lose the pawn. Yeah.
Yeah. If king goes to h, like yeah, that's the thing. So now he has
Now
to protect the
simple.
pawn.
Rook.
Check.
Now
Yeah.
simple winning here. The pawn rook cannot capture the pawn because it will be the queen.
Okay, now it's about waiting move. A3.
e3.
Pawn. pawn
Okay,
a3
he
on
lost.
Now king can just go for and just capture the another pawns.
King
King
f6,
Maybe rook
x6.
h5 and rook g5 is also, yeah.
king e7. He goes f7. King f7 and queen.
Okay.
related one.
That's true.
Black making mistakes again. Okay. Only option, go back. Rook.
But still not easy for white to win. Oh, he goes.
Yeah,
Now king f5. King f5 is good move here. Yeah. And then rook to g5.
Yeah, that's just
many options to win capture that pawn also. So after that, strike from the center. How many pawns you will stop? Pawn
Okay,
storm will
Monday
come.
is going to be very interesting for me.
Wipe up all the things. Clear the board. And then, okay, now we can think easily.
Yeah, now it's over.
Bit
Yes, the
exciting
game
to
is
see,
over.
right? The plan that we, or like you guys are the experts who pointed out rook g5. The kid going in for that technique shows maturity, shows like the strength of the kid finding those exact ideas in like a troubled position. And yeah, it's
Checkmate.
game over, and that's a checkmate. And Rishank will take home the victory. So I guess Rishank will go 2 out of 3 here. All right, so congratulations, Rishan. Hard luck for Ayush. Let's see what's happening, and let's see. All right, so round 4 starting in. Round 4 should be starting soon, and it looks like Arav is on 3 out of 3. Arav will face Rishank, I guess, who is on 2 out of 3. So that would be an exciting game. We haven't seen Sibi versus Yajna. Let's see what's happening there. Sibi David and Ajna, are they playing? Both of them are online. Let's stick to this game. These are the kids which we haven't seen or visited their games for today. We'll watch that. And all right, that would be exciting. Okay, guys, the game will start soon. Waiting for the players to connect. It's showing. Alright, and we have kickoff. Let's see, S. Yajna and CB David both playing from India here.
Taking time for the first move.
So S. Yajna's clock just started.
Is they are still in the game or left it?
Sometimes this also happens. Kids get bored towards the last round, and they just they just leave the tournament. So that's how kids are, and we can just see what's happening. All right. Meanwhile they kick off. Let's go to the other games and let's see what's happening in the other games. We'll go to the top board, but let's see. All right. So okay, so Biju Arav is playing against Ved here, and guys, this looks like a really complex position. What is happening? I just see all the pieces going into the center, so it's a battle of the center, and all right.
Italian game.
Italian, yeah.
Bishop b3 was the best here, playing the queen d2.
Yeah, looks like black missed bishop c4, then taking the pawn on e4.
They heard you. They went back.
In these kind of setup, I guess white should. Okay, that's a nice move. striking in the center.
Future options are also there. Bishop h6, queen h6, knight g5.
Queenside castle is somewhat risky for white. Hmm.
Yeah.
Now
Now I think
d4.
bishop is trapped now. It is forced for white to sacrifice his bishop on
On
Bishop
h6.
h6.
f6, queen
Now,
f6.
can we see a mouse and kid game here?
Is that was like intentional or he just missed the thing? Because we can see that bishop h6 would be not like a good compensation because it can be followed up with the pawn storm on the white side, like king side.
All right, so Piyush Khurana says go go. All right, one of our coaches who also has a free class where he teaches you knight and bishop checkmate, guys. That's one to check out for. And so, guys, what do you think? Will white win here?
Black can just play knight h7 and queen f6. So black needs to just extend the queen somehow, and he's gonna win the game with an extra piece. Black has an extra piece. So, yeah.
If black does not do what Mr. Nihal is saying, I guess then okay, he played. Then I guess h4, rook h3, rook g3 idea was coming in. But now I guess queen f6 will be much faster for black.
Or here queen g5, yeah, and exchange queen exchange is unavoidable.
Queen f6 or queen g5.
Yeah, queen g5 check. It's
Queen g5
check.
is better.
Yeah.
And the best thing about Arav is whenever there is like a tough move to find, he always pauses. We have seen, unlike other kids, and other kids just keep playing fast. It's not that the other kids are not able to find the best move or or great moves. Just that here Arav just takes a pause at the perfect moment. Oh, he captures
Oh
the.
no. No. No.
Knight f5
Knight
is the
f
move that.
No, still it is playable. There is no need to worry.
the queen comes to
Mhm.
f6 or g5. But knight f6 would be played here.
Can first king b1.
By knight f5.
Is there some kind of okay? Rook a1, king. Oh, forces the exchange now.
Exchange.
Yeah, it will be playable king b1. And then queen cannot exchange here because the rook is also hanging.
Queen b1. If queen captures queen, then knight
Yeah,
captures
king
queen.
b1, queen captures queen, knight captures check, and then again knight retreats with a check and then capture the rook.
No.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
It's winning for
Good.
black right now.
I think white is
Fight.
thinking about g and h, both of it.
Putting
So
the
that
rook
the
also on g1.
But black can simply play rook a1, capture, exchange one of the rooks, and black.
First king b1, it's important here.
yes, king b.
Oh, it's a
What?
check.
This
Oh,
is
lost.
blunder. This
Checkmate.
is blunder.
What?
Knight b5 is a
Yes.
checkmate. Knight b4.
Yes,
Yeah, that's the
yes.
check.
Yes.
Yes, knight b4 is the checkmate.
Let's
Will
see.
Arav spot it or will he go for the rook?
I guess rook. But now white is taking too much time, so now he'll spot it. If white would have played quickly, king c2.
Why
Okay,
queen
why
d2?
the white played the rook d2? What's the
Rook
reason?
d2.
Like,
No need.
why he played?
Happens sometimes. Kids make mistakes, and that is part of the game, guys. All right, so let's go easy on the kids. All right, and here. Oh, he goes for the rook.
Okay, check. So what he is looking at?
Just
But rook d2, rook e2 doesn't make sense. How is he? Now he has king d2, only square.
No, this game go for a quite little bit long, but still black is
Yeah,
winning.
black could have ended the game there and there, and Arav needs to find those blows. He just end the game quickly. All right, let's see what's
Okay, two
happening in
games
the
not started.
other game. What's happening in the other game? And it's a bishop versus rook.
White.
Oh,
Huh? Huh? Okay.
our kids played a lot of quick moves,
Look
so
at
it
that.
went changed the position. But it's a bishop versus rook, and oh,
Oh, Rishank has an advantage. It's a tricky
Okay.
position because it can end up in a draw.
Oh, it's simple win. Bishop play. King can come.
That's a good move.
Okay.
Bishop can go now to d6. Yeah, c1.
Black is winning.
Yeah, the point. Yeah, these two kids are the batchmates, and now they're in the different batch. So they have played many times against each other. They have an equal score of 5-5.
all right. 8 inside. Oh, king captures. All right. But still, white king is 2 out of the position. So Rishank will win here. I guess Rishank will finish second. Arav Biju will finish first. And both the players playing with the black in the last round and winning the games here. So Rishank games looks like it's wrapped up unless and until he doesn't do a stalemate anyhow, which I guess Adarsh can vouch for that he won't do in this position. And
Yeah, simple mating 2 now. And mating 3 now.
all right, and Rishank finishes off in style with the queen there, and that's a checkmate. And one of the last games going on for the leader there. All right, has the leader managed to wrap this game up? Let's see.
The white
Good thing
losing
about Wade,
simply.
Wade is still fighting till the end.
Yeah.
Not going down easy. All right, and that's the most important thing about chess. Don't go down easily.
Knight f3 also come after that. Knight f3, king d1, then rook e1 check. And mate it will be if the king rook doesn't capture the f3.
Checkmate in one.
Mate in one.
Okay.
Okay, finally black figured out the checkmate. He missed the checkmate a few moves back, but found a way to enter, and looks like Arav Biju is the winner, guys. And Rishank is there with the second, and we have 4 rounds ended. So those will be the standings there. Arav Biju has finished as first, and uh, Rishank as second, and Chiram Setu has third. All right, and that was
That's good.
the arena from our side. So guys, okay, so audiences, if you're watching, we'll see you, and we'll see you again in the night at 10 p.m. IST. Or if you are from the United States, we are joining in, we are tuning that for the kids who are in the North America region, either the United States or the Canada. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, 10:30 a.m. CST, and 8:30 a.m. Pacific time for the audiences there. So do join us for that stream. And on that note, guys, we shall take a leave. We have said everything for the kids that we wanted to say on our live streams. So the kids and the kids, if you are coming back from playing, just go through the games, go through the streams, analyze it. That's important. Hear from the experts. And on that note, guys, we'll take a leave. So bye everyone. Bye to the audiences. Bye guys. Bye Kunal. Bye Adarsh. Bye Nihal. Bye Hashra.
Bye, Chirag.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, bye, everyone.